subscribe? Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Gosh, I really don't even know how to say this because no words can really express the appreciation I have for the Black community right now. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I know I'm speaking on behalf of many Mexicans right now. You guys, if you guys don't know, they're coming into our schools and they're taking our children. That way, when the parents come up to pick up the kids, they deport them. The Black community, guys, Black women teachers, that's all I've seen so far, Black women teachers. I'm sure there's some Black male teachers, but Black women teachers are saying they're willing to fight for our kids. I don't think you understand what that means. I don't think you understand what level of sacrifice that is. We all know through history the police brutality that the Black community has gone through. They're basically saying they're willing to die for our kids. We all know what happens and the risk that they are taking for being a Black victim in that kind of scenario. That's a whole other level of love and sacrifice, and thank you so much. And us as Mexicans, we need to completely have their backs. We need to completely be willing to die for their children too, and put our lives on the line. Thank you so much. Sincerely, sincerely from the bottom of my heart. That is just so beautiful, and I know you're gonna go to heaven for that. I know that there's a beautiful place in heaven for you for that. Sincerely, for willing to do that for us. Sincerely, sincerely, thank you so much.
All right, I'm in here. What's going on, guys? I'm in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I'm in the building. This is Tariq. We're here, ready to do our thing. Glad to have everybody tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, on the late night tap in. Everybody pile on through. And y'all know how we get down. Y'all know what the program is. Y'all know how we roll. You know how we rock with it. Now, before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, you know we got to give some shout outs to some of the regulars up in the building. You know we got to do that real quick. We got to shout some of the regulars out. We got to give a shout out to Breeze. Let's give a shout out to True, Different, Amanda, Dion, Rhonda, Brother Maroc, Diggy, Lil Old Me, Righteous, Kurt, Melanie in the building. Stones, Lawazi in the building, Trinity in the building, Arian G, Sir Mike, Hoodoo. We got Anubis, we got Solan, Nikki the God, Nicety Girl, the Tethernator, FBA Darius, and Misty Rain in the building. So we're here. Glad to have y'all in here, man. A lot of stuff we're gonna discuss, man. It's been a busy day, hasn't it? Boy, it has been a busy day. Oh, Hope, Hope is giving a lot of thumbs downs. Hold on, I was about to get into some. We got somebody named Hope for Better. Hope for Better is giving a bunch of thumbs down, and his emoji looks ashy. So, Hope, you want to hop in? Hop in, Hope, because you're giving a lot of thumbs down. Hope for Better.
You FBAs are so divisive.
We're so divisive?
Yeah.
And how so? No, Hope, don't leave. Okay. Man, somebody's hostile. Hope he left. Okay, boy, we got a little hostility there. Okay, listen, this is what I'm talking about. This is what today's broadcast is going to be about, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of emotions being thrown at foundational Black Americans today. It was a very interesting day today. A lot of things popped off. A lot of these little programs that help a lot of these non-FBAs that they've been eating off us with, some of them got rolled back. So they're a little salty about that. And boy, the ICE immigration agencies, they've been rolling heavy around the country. Boy, they've been running up in all types of spots, running up in apartments, schools, churches, Home Depots. So yeah, they've been running around cleaning up all over the country. People see that this thing was real. It wasn't no bluff. The ICE agents are out here in full effect. They stopping flights, stopping people from coming over, rounding folks up, getting them up out of here. It's very real. People thought it was a bluff, and well, today they got busy today. And if you've noticed, family, a lot of the attention with all of this going on, it happens to be on us, foundational Black Americans. Now, why so much attention on us? Now, there is some hostility, and the hostility is coming really from a lot of the hardcore Democrat shills, but there's a lot of humbleness going on too. So we're seeing two things going on because a lot of people who's being affected by what's going on out here, yeah, they done toned down a lot of the rhetoric. Now, the caller who just called in, most likely he's some kind of Democrat shill, and the Democrat shills are very hostile towards foundational Black Americans because, again, a lot of this stuff is going on. A lot of them are losing their jobs. CNN, I heard they laid off like 200 people. Yeah, those little DEI programs, they got rid of them. They're slashing jobs at these corporations left and right. So a lot of folks are looking at us and blaming us, some of these people with them corporate DEI jobs, some of these non-FBA people. Oh, they're mad at us for that. So they're doing a lot of scapegoating towards us. And we've always been the scapegoat for a lot of things. But there's really a lot of anger from those Democrat shield classes because of us. Because, like we've been saying, in order for them to get them DEI programs popping, we have to be in the mix. We have to co-sign it. We have to be the face of it. Now, we don't benefit worth a damn, but they've always used us as the face of these programs where they get a lot of money and we don't get nothing. See, they used to do that. They started doing that with the abolitionist movement. Y'all got to understand. A lot of them abolitionists, them white abolitionists, some were cool, but a lot of them were kind of finessing. Basically, they'll say, hey, look at these slaves. Oh, look at how these slaves are treated. Oh, look at the whips on their backs. Oh, we're going to distribute pictures of these poor, downtrodden slaves. Now, mail us some money in so we can fight slavery. You know, that was kind of a finesse. It's almost like the feed the children finesse. They'll have Sally Struthers out there, and they'll show Myron Gaines' family out there with his stomach sticking out and flies on him. Look at little Myron. We're in the Sudan, and Myron hasn't eaten for 6 weeks. He dreams of food when he goes to sleep. For 10 cents a day, we can feed little Myron Gaines. And then people send in money. And then Myron is sitting there with some bush meat and he's not getting the money. So they always do that thing. They'll parade the downtrodden Black person around. And they do that with the DEI programs. They say, oh, look at the police brutality. Look at how Black people are being discriminated against. Let's create some programs for minorities. And then all of these other groups get elevated and prioritized over us. So they need our faces in the mix. Now that we're saying we don't give a damn about those programs, now they're getting thrown by the wayside. So yeah, that's where a lot of the hostility is coming from. A lot of hostility is coming. And what they'll do with those DEI programs, what they'll do, a lot of times they will get either like an elderly sister to be the DEI supervisor, or a flaming black queen to be the DEI supervisor, and that's it. They'll be the face of the DEI program, and then everybody else is Hispanic, Asian, and everything else, but they'll get the black person to be the face of it. So we ain't going for those games no more, and they're very mad about it. They're very upset about it. But we've been seeing a lot of these people, these Hispanic immigrants and some of these other immigrants, they didn't take they're taking some of that bass out their voice when they talk to us now. Some of that bass is out of their voice. They're kind of getting some act right. I put a picture, a video from Fox News where they were rounding folks up. They had some Haitian dude like, "I'm not going back to Haiti, nigga. I'm not going back to Haiti. F Trump." He's yelling F Trump. "Where's Obama?" He's screaming for Obama. I'm like, where in the hell? This is insane. They had him in the back of the damn ICE van yelling for Obama. Man, this is hilarious. He's telling him where he ain't gonna go, and they took his ass right to the deportation center. And they've been calling for some old Obama. They talking about Obama about to get divorced. I don't know what's going on with Obama. That whole thing with Jenna, they're trying to say he was having an affair with Jennifer Aniston, which is all cap. She done said, "Hey, that's BS." But that's interesting. That's a lie that seemed like it was put out by Obama's handlers or somebody. That's a very deliberate lie that looks like it's some kind of deflection for something, because it sounds like there might be something going on with Barack and Michelle. I don't know. It might be something. Um, Barack might be out here clamoring for some bussy. I don't know. It looked like something might be going on. I don't know. And it looks like they're trying to create a smoke screen for it. But that whole Jennifer Aniston and Obama being together, that's coming from the top. All right. That's a lie that's being orchestrated from his people. That's coming from the top. Don't get it twisted, because it's such a silly lie, but it's circulating so widely. So that means somebody on the top gave that lie the green light. So that must be a smoke screen for something. So we got to watch and see what's going on with them. Okay, we got Democrat Shield Halo. I don't want to hear it, Halo. I don't want to hear no Democrat Shield talking points. We don't want to hear it. We know that you guys are hostile. We know that you guys are down bad right now. We understand. We don't want to hear that. But now, some of these immigrants, one of the sisters, I retweeted her tweet where she had some of these Hispanic immigrants praising black people now. You know what? Black people are so wonderful, dude. We love black people. Black people have been there for us. We love the blacks. Oh, it's kumbaya time now. Because in some of these cities, there have been some FBA teachers, some of these black women saying, yeah, if ICE better not come in here and take these children. A lot of these FBA sisters are very maternal, and like, oh, who's not gonna take these babies out of my dead hands? They get into their Sojourner Truth thing. So some of these sisters who are teachers are telling law enforcement they're going to fight to defend the little immigrant babies. So now you got some of the Hispanics and some of the others praising the black community. Oh, the black community, we love them so much. They've been there for our struggle. And it's everybody's who's being affected. They're trying to warm up to us now that things have gotten real out here. Now they're trying to play the whole shared vulnerability thing. Now that they're being targeted and they're getting these DEI rollbacks, and some of this anti-LGBT legislation is going down, they're trying to empathize with the systematic discrimination that we've faced and suffered, that we've had to deal with on our damn own. So now they want to foster this sense of solidarity. Yeah. Also, these immigrant groups, they realize, and don't get it twisted, family, they realize how foundational Black Americans, how politically influential we are. Do not get it twisted. They see how political influential we are. They know it. Everybody knows it. That's why it's important for us to throw our political weight around to let folks know we mean business. And people are starting to see that. So now they're getting some of that bass out their voice. Yeah. And they've known that we've successfully led civil rights movements over and over again. And when we ain't caping for people, shit goes bad for them. You understand? These other groups, they don't have a history of fighting against white supremacy. That's why people are confused right now. People are running around here like chickens with their heads cut off. None of these people are used to fighting white supremacy. We ain't there putting in the work in large numbers. You got some FBAs out here who are sympathetic. Well, that's just our nature. But a lot of us are like, hey, pass the popcorn and put a little salt on it. Let me see what y'all gonna do. Because a lot of us are sitting it out because y'all told us we need to stop worrying about racism. Right? See, that's why a lot of us are sitting it out. Y'all told us we complain about racism too much. You niggas are always talking about the white man. I came over here with $2 and I work hard. Okay, well, damn it, work hard. I'm gonna sit here and watch you work hard, going up against them ICE agents. Go ahead and work hard, right? I'm not speaking out of school here. Y'all told us we talk about racism and we complain about oppression so much. Okay, what y'all looking over here for now? Now that you feel like you're being oppressed, don't look over here. Go ahead, go work hard. You see, that's why y'all don't. When people assist you and people help you, it would behoove you not to be talking greasy. Because when shit goes bad, you on your own, you start looking at the people that you've been crapping on for the longest. All right, come on now. And a lot of people understand the historic advocacy that we put down. Now, some of these immigrant groups, you're acknowledging that many of the rights and opportunities that you enjoy, it was won by us. And many of them are saying that they're doing videos now. Now they got some historic accuracy now. Listen, I I was almost deported today. At first, I want to shout out the blacks. They've helped us get here. They helped us get rights. They've done so much for us. Okay. So now y'all get a wake up call at the last minute, and then you realize the historic accuracy of what we've done when shit gets hot. Yeah. So now there's this desire for unity amidst you being targeted. Now that all these other minority groups and immigrants they getting targeted, now y'all want to unify with foundational Black Americans to form a strong coalition. Yeah. Because now you're facing these systematic attacks. Now you want to recognize the commonality of struggles, yeah, and then reject those stereotypes you would run around with. Let's not forget, a lot of these Hispanic immigrants, first and second generation, they start joining these white supremacist groups. You understand? Yeah. See, we ain't forget. And out there in Chicago, they were running up in apartment buildings getting these Hispanic immigrants out. Hey, we didn't forget what y'all were doing up there in Chicago. Remember? Let me jog your memory. Y'all remember when black people were in Chicago a few months ago campaigning for tangibles for our lineage, and you had some Hispanic immigrants in there talking about, you're not getting money. You need to work, get a job. You're broke. They were in there antagonizing foundational Black Americans in Chicago. Y'all remember that? I know y'all seen the video. I think it was some Venezuelan immigrants up there talking about black folks don't deserve no money. Right? We didn't forget that. You see? And y'all did little stuff like that, and now y'all wonder why we're just kind of sitting back, letting you handle your biz. Those are the reasons why. And yeah, some of the white LGBT, they're crying now. I've heard that like in the jails, they're gonna start taking those trans dudes out of the women's prisons now. They're gonna take them over to the men's prison. So now they're scared of that now. But hell, aren't the women who's in those women prisons, shouldn't they be scared? Because remember, a lot of those quote trans dudes or whatever they call themselves, they get put into them women's prisons and they start sexually assaulting the women in there. You understand? So now they're scared that they're going to get in the men's prison with the other dudes and something is going to go down. Mm. Yeah, so yeah, it's all across the board. The table has been shaken, which is good. That's great because anytime we get into these little political dilemmas and we start voting for the Democrats, all of the policies benefit everybody except us. We're the ones getting our ass whooped left and right. Now the table is shaken up and everybody else is scrambling. So yeah, let's all scramble together. I love it. Now all of this could have been avoided. People, the Democrats in here, some of the left-wing shills, all of this could have been avoided if y'all gave us our tangibles. If we got our tangibles, if you gave us our reparations or you had a lineage-based program for Foundation of Black Americans, y'all wouldn't have got ran down on like this. Your programs and all that stuff wouldn't have been gutted. Yeah, well, you could have shared the equity with the people who are most deserving of it, the people who you've been eating off of. You should have been doing the right thing. That's why I don't mind none of this stuff being busted up. We need a reset. So let's talk to the family in here. Boy, we in here heavy. Shout out, boy. We got 1,200 people up in here already. We in here deep. Now, y'all hop on in here because let's talk with the family. Let's see what's on your mind. Let's get Hope back in. Now, Hope was very upset. He said some gibberish and then bounced. Hope, hop back in and say what's on your mind and don't be afraid and don't be trollish. Hope for the best. Hop in and explain why we're divisive. Hope, unmute your microphone, sir. Hope, you want to unmute your mic? Or did you just get deported too? All right. Do we need to pack some sandwiches? Okay, there you go.
I can't be deported.
How come you can't be deported?
I was born here.
Well, that don't mean nothing. They getting some of your folks up out of here. So what's on your mind? Where go
It's
ahead.
all good. We'll be back in a few hours
You'll be back where?
in the country.
Really? You think you're gonna be back in
We're
a few?
we're
You gonna sneak
we're
back over?
we're we're right next door, so we don't have to worry.
Yeah. So why do you say we're divisive? What how are we divisive as foundational Black Americans?
Uh, after the bullshit you guys pulled,
Like what?
being divisive,
What did we
and
pull? What was the bullshit? Not voting for your policies? Oh, he left again. See, family, us not supporting them, that's them thinking that we did something to them. You understand? That's what he means. Because we didn't support these policies, that's him saying we did something to them. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he means. All that divisiveness means we didn't support policies against our own interest. We ain't supposed to support things that don't benefit us, sir. And we're not going to be shamed with all of this nonsense divisiveness talk. We're not going to support, and we should not support policies that don't benefit us. So you should have stayed home, and your family should have stayed home, and you should have fought for a better life in your homeland. It's not our job to sit here and fight for all of these groups, and then we don't benefit from nothing. We have families, we have children, we have elders we need to be taken care of. We need tangible benefits for our lineage. So yeah, that shaming shit ain't gonna work. Let's get Volvo Rants in the building. Volvo Rants. Hop in, Vovo. All right, while we're waiting on Vovo, let's get the Tethernator in the building. The Tethernator. Hop in, Tethernator.
What's up, Rick?
What's good, brother? How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, these Teslas gotta understand, man, we're not going for it no more.
Yeah.
And they're mad because we're not going for it no more. They gotta hold their own nuts.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And all that stuff they were talking about, Akadas and bullet bags, and now they want to be French now with the we stuff, and we are the world. And I'll land there.
There you go, my man. All right, let's get Vovo. You good? You ready? Vovo. All right. Vovo ain't saying nothing. Let's get New Justice in the building.
Hey Tariq, how you doing?
I'm good, Justice. How are you, brother?
I'm doing just fine. I just want to make 2 points real quick. I know you saw the Haitian brother over there getting deported, screaming back, man. All I thought was you was like nobody hate their country more than the tether. That needs to be the meme every time you talk about that because
Mm.
that's definitely true.
Oh yeah.
Last time I was talking to you, I wanted to make this point, but I forgot. Years ago, I saw something on Fox News, and I noticed something. When white people are mad, they tell the truth,
Yeah.
right? So the Republican, he said something, and it proved true in this election. He said that if 10% of the black population don't show up, it's an automatic win for Republicans.
Yep.
Or if they vote for the Republicans, and what happened this year? 20% of the black population voted for Trump, and we saw that it looked like a landslide. So we've always been the base of the Democratic Party. That's why they try to get us in there. That's why they shame us because we are the numbers. Everyone eats except for us. So always remember that. Whenever they try to tell you that, oh, you guys don't have no power, FBA don't got no power, just 10% of us just sit home or vote the other team, it's an automatic win.
Is man, you said a word right there. They always notice they always trying to minimize our influence. The fact that they're always trying to minimize our influence shows how influential we are. All they do is sit online and talk about how we ain't that influential. Oh, these FBA niggas, that's just on the internet. That is on the, and these are nobody niggas. And if we were nobodies, if we were not influential, you wouldn't be whining all damn day. You wouldn't be so desperate to try to convince us that we don't have power. We just showed you the power we have. Don't get it twisted. So some of the tethers don't want to acknowledge that when they know it's true. Some of the white supremacists too. Let's get on them because I posted up a tweet talking about how they should have gave us our reparations and they would not have been suffering like this. And there's some Karen ass MAGA woman like, yeah, we wanted the country wanted to get rid of DEI. You FBAs, you don't deserve reparations. You had no power in this. Oh, don't you get it twisted, Becky. Let me holler at some of you Karens and MAGAs and Kens out here. Let's get this thing straight. The reason why Trump won and the Democrats lost is because we wanted the Democrats to lose. We wanted them to lose because we were sending them a message. Do not get it twisted. We gave the Democrats an ultimatum. Give us our tangibles, or we're going to make sure you lose. And we made sure they lost. That was very, very orchestrated on our end. Nobody else orchestrated that. Let's get it for real, for real. Trump was winning the swing states. Why was he winning swing states? Those swing states are swung by the black vote. And many of the black voters were like, we ain't rocking with the Democrats. Y'all can sit here and play games all you want. We are the swing vote. We made that thing happen. Let's get True or Through E. Through E, hop in.
How you doing, Tariq? First time caller. Um, I love all your products, the hidden colors, and everything that you produced over the years. I've been a big supporter. My whole family's been turned on to you. You
Love it.
really opened our eyes.
Love
I
it.
just want, I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done across the spectrum and the way this vote got rocked. The Democrats got what they been deserving forever. You know, it's a new day. It's a new day for us. You know, B1 family. That's all I have to say. Thank you for everything you've done.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much.